lights, 3 red lights, 4 red lights, 5 red lights, and it's go, go, go! Who has the better start? Is it going to be Evan or is it going to be Dom? As we can see right now, Pikachu has a really good start. He's already alongside with Dom. Down into the corner tree. This is going to be crucial. Evan executes it perfectly for the perfect speed. He's waving around so that other drivers couldn't get any slipstream at all. Evan is swerving left and right. As we can see right now, Pikachu tries to overtake. He goes for the overtake. And to corner 4, Pikachu takes the lead of the race. Someone crashed! Someone crashed! It's a Red Bull! BB Queen is out of the race! And he immediately rage quit from the server. I don't think there's going to be any yellow flags because he rage quit immediately. So the race continues on with Pikachu and Dom battling for the lead, as we can see down into corner 12 and 14. Dom right now takes the inside. Pikachu going slightly on the outside here down into corner 15. Dom takes the lead of the race.
Yeah, that long straight is very crucial and a great opportunity for overtaking because of slipstream, and we have a yellow flag.
S10 crashed. S10 has crashed at the south chicane. And that means this is going to be a safety car.
Yeah, in the Alpine. So that will be a safety car.
So since the safety car is all the way at the back of the pack, that means all the drivers, I think what they want to do right now is go into the pits for new fresh soft set of softs or set of mediums or even possibly a set of hards if they want to go for a one stop, but I don't think hards is possible here in this track because grip is very crucial here in this track. You need grip so that you can be precise.
The drama immediately, what a start.
So with the safety car in effect, what do you think will happen, Wolfie?
Oh, I'm not quite sure to be honest, but again, that long straight, if we do restart, which it probably will on at the lap start, again, crucial slipstreaming opportunity.
Everybody
so a
is
lot of
staying
overtakes.
out. Nobody is going for a free pit stop. As you can see right now, everybody has catch up to the safety car. So the drivers will have to maintain a 5-car gap so that there won't be any accidental overtakes. So right now, the leaderboard stands here. Dom in the lead, Evan in second, Nee in third, Pikachu in fourth, Trexton in fifth, Jack in sixth, Basketing in seventh, Aurora in eighth, Ron in ninth, and Boost Blocks in 10th, Mirage Knight in last place. I'm not sure who is supposed to be on P10, but it looks like Mirage has overtaken Ron. Or did Ron overtake by mistake and he gave it back the position? I'm not sure, but I guess that is up for race control to decide who is right here. So I wonder if the drivers are going to take a pit right now or not, with the safety car ending at the end of lap 5. So this means that we are going to have more than one lap of safety car here. I think this is the last chance to get a really good value for a pit stop here if you want to pit under the safety car, because the good thing about pitting during a safety car is that everybody is driving slowly behind the safety car, so it's very easy to catch up to the rest of the pack, and you have 4 laps of tires younger than everybody else. So wonder, is Dom going to go for the pits? Yes, he is. No, he stays out. He tries to trick everybody else. Evan also staying out. Everybody is staying out except for Jack, as Boost Blocks as well as Mirage. Watch out for this tree, as this tree is going to have the freshest of the tires.
Yeah, they are taking that opportunity, so how will that play out for them?
As you can see right now, exiting the pits, Boost Blocks exiting at P10, Mirage exiting at P9, Jack exiting at P9. As you can see right now, I wonder what are they going to do.
And the safety car is in this lap, so will they be able to catch up? I think they will. They have.
Yep. Like I said, they already catch up, so that means that they have a much fresher. So, sorry about that. As I was saying, Jack, Boost, as well as Mirage are going to have much fresher compound tires as compared to the rest of the pack. But as you can see right now, Jack is getting too close to Ron there as well. But let's focus on Dom, as he is going to be the leader at the end of the safety car. Right now they're approaching the hairpin, so this is going to be crucial for Dom. Is he going to step on the gas? No, he's not. It's green flag, and Dom immediately sets the full throttle. He goes wide on the hairpin as he tries to pull away from Evan onto lap 6. As we now approach corner 2, extra slow on corner 2, extra fast on corner 3. Down into the long straight. Evan is just 1 second behind the Haas. Dom trying to replicate Evan's tactics here.
Dom is swerving, trying to break that slipstream.
Down into the Central Park area. It's a battle for the first place between Dom and Evan, but it looks like Evan couldn't get anywhere close enough for the battle.
Yeah, but don't forget he has gained half a second from the slipstream.
It's a close fight for 5th place between Jack. Sorry, that's not Jack. That's Aurora and Beskedic. Yeah, there's a lot of action going on here. As we were speaking, Nee tries to make the move for 2nd place. Evan gets overtaken by Nee. So Nee takes 2nd place, Evan takes 3rd.
Well, that's Nee for you. That's why he is the championship leader.
Indeed he is. As we can see right now, Nee is now targeting Dom for the lead of the race. As we can see right now, it's a drag battle between the Williams and the Haas. And Nee takes the lead in the race with a much higher top speed.
He goes around the outside.
What can do to retaliate from his attack? Let's find out. As we can see, Evan is also getting closer to Dom in the Haas as well. Evan is getting closer and closer down into corner 11. Looks like Dom is getting overtaken by the Aston Martin. Evan takes 2nd place from the Haas.
The top 3 battling it out.
As we can see right now, down into the South Chicane, Dom tries to make the move, and he does. He earns himself 2nd place.
Yeah, and we are approaching that straight where Nee made the move on Dom. So could he replicate that? Could Dom replicate that, or Evan?
I'm not sure about that. Looks like the Haas is slower compared to the Aston Martin and the Williams on straight line speed. So if Dom wants to take back the leader of the race, looks like the corners are the better chances. Meanwhile, looks like Evan and Nee are side by side battling for the leader of the race. As we can see right now, Evan is right on Nee's tail. Nee is under trouble here. He is under pressure from the green Aston Martin. The blue Williams is under pressure. As we can see right now, into the Central Park area, Evan tries to go on the inside. He does make a move. He is the leader of the race. Evan takes the lead. Oh, he has gotten wide. He has gotten wide, and his lead is immediately under threat from Dom in the Haas. Dom has earned 2nd place after overtaking Nee. But then looks like Dom makes it a double overtake for the lead of the race.
Wow, what a double overtake from Dom. 2nd in the championship. He will want this win.
Oh, he lost his front wing. He messed up corner 3. Oh no. This has gone horrible.
I think I've just given him the commentator's curse there.
Oh no, that is so sad. F in the chat for Dom, because as we can see right now, Evan is making the battle for the lead. Interesting once again. Evan takes the lead of the race at the long straight down into the Central Park area. Nee tries to make the move on the corners, but Evan, can he handle the pressure from the reigning world champion leader? As we can see right now, down into corner 11, Evan is trying to pull away from Nee. The gap 0.2 has increased to 0.9. Evan tries to go on the grass, and so is Nee also going on the grass. Evan now onto the south chicane here. Evan is pulling away from Nee. Dom is getting overtaken by Pikachu. He now heads into the pits for an early pit stop.
Yeah, and we're gonna see what tires he chooses to go on. He goes onto the softs.
Interesting. Ooh, Nee has what was I saying? Evan is under pressure from Nee. As we can see here, Nee has a much higher top speed, and he has already caught up to Evan once again. So all the work Evan has done speeding through the corners is undone by Nee. It looks like in terms of race pace, Evan is much quicker in the corners here, but in terms of the straight line speed, Nee is much more faster.
Yeah, indeed, and they have been swapping positions and battling all race. Who will come out on top at the end? Oh, and he pits!
Oni is going for the pits. Anyway, I'm receiving reports that the stream is lagging, so I'm gonna restart the stream for a while here.
Alright. And Pikachu also pits as he goes onto the medium compound tire. Nee also going onto the medium compound tire. And we have a yellow flag. Who's that? It's Aura. Aura is out. Now we have virtual safety car.
Alright, we are back live. Sorry for the interruption. Looks like OBS is lagging. So as we can see right now, Nee is now currently in 5th place. Evan now pits. It's a virtual safety car.
Yeah, it's working out perfectly for Evan, leading, and now a virtual safety car.
So Traxton takes the lead of the race. I thought that was Nee for a second. That Williams has confused me. As you can see right now, looks like Evan has rejoined behind Basketic in 3rd or 4th. I think that's 4th, because you can see Nee right behind them as Evan tries to overtake the Mercedes. He does. He overtakes the Mercedes. Can he overtake the Alfa Romeo? Can he do it? He's side by side. Down into corner 4. Down into corner 5. Evan makes the move on to 3rd. I think that's not 3rd. That's 2nd place.
Yeah, Evan is on fire today, so I do see him winning this race.
Indeed it is. Evan has a very strong chance to win the race here, unless something else happens. As we can see right now, the battle for 3rd is fierce between Basketic and Jack. Basketic in the Mercedes is under pressure from the Alfa Romeo down into the main straight. Jack makes the move for the pits, and so is Traxton as well. As we can see, Nee around the corner, coming hot in 3rd.
Yeah, of course, that does promote him to 3rd place.
So right now, as we can see, Evan is the leader of the race. Basketic is doing all he can to catch up to the leader, but it looks like with a 1 second gap, I think he is going to fall behind here. Evan is just so much faster in the corners. Meanwhile, I think there's an exciting battle for 6th place between Pikachu and Jack. Pikachu in the AlphaTauri, I'm not sure whether he has pitted yet, but he is currently under the pressure from Jack, who has already pitted just now, 1 lap prior. So Pikachu down into corner 15. Sorry, that's not corner 15, that's corner 14, I think. Yep, that's corner 14 as Pikachu clips the grass onto the south chicane. Pikachu is doing all he can to defend his place. Jack couldn't do anything to overtake Traxton. Traxton got a penalty. And he gets overtaken by Pikachu and Jack. Terrible, terrible move there. You can see Traxton gets a red sector 2. That's a penalty cut. So Traxton, as we can see, down into the long straight, Traxton makes the move on Pikachu to retake 5th from him. Traxton overtakes both the AlphaTauri and the Alfa Romeo for 4th place. It's a 3-car battle for 4th. Traxton, Pikachu, and Jack down into the Central Park area. As we can see right now, Traxton is under pressure from Pikachu. Pikachu in the AlphaTauri is doing all he can to overtake the Williams. Traxton is driving so smoothly across these corners. He's so much faster in the straight line speed. He's so much faster here in the corners as well. So this is going to be a very interesting challenge for Pikachu to overtake here. Looks like Traxton is starting to pull away from Pikachu, and Jack just couldn't do anything to overtake Pikachu. Let's take a look at 2nd place right now, shall we?
Yeah, we shall. We see Nee trying to overtake Dom. He has caught up to him through those corners that link up very nicely. It is very nice to watch the drivers go through those corners.
Dom is getting yellow sector 2.
Oh, on my screen it is a purple sector 2, so I'm not sure.
So right now, as we can see here, Nee couldn't do anything in the corners. He looks like his car is set up more for the long straights as compared to the corner. So let's see here if Nee can catch up to the Haas or not.
Yeah, I think he will. I think he'll get right behind him, but I can't see him overtaking.
Is he going for it? Yes, he goes side by side. No, he can't. That's not an overtake yet.
Yeah, Dom is pushing so hard right now. I think he knows that he will be overtaken eventually, but yeah.
So right now we can see Nee is struggling in the corners and Dom is pulling away. Looks like the battle for 4th place is actually more interesting between Traxton and Pikachu. So let's focus on that right now. Traxton is under pressure. He makes a blunder. Traxton is doing all he can to defend that P4. And he does. Traxton, for a moment there, has opened the door for Pikachu, but he quickly closes the door back. And he is back in P4.
Oh, but look at first place. Dom trying to make a move on Evan.
You're right there, as both drivers now approaching the Park City, the Central Park area. As we can see right now, Dom tries to make the move. He goes on the inside. He makes the switcheroo, still maintaining down on the inside. Evan is on the track here. Dom makes the move for the lead. Dom takes the lead of the race. Sorry about that. But yeah, as we can see right now, both drivers the battle is still not over yet. Evan is trying to make a comeback here. Down into the south chicane. Evan is slightly ahead. Both drivers side by side. Down into the hairpin. Evan is slightly ahead of Dom. And Evan continues to lead the rest of the race. But here comes Dom. Dom overtakes back. Dom takes the lead of the race once again. Evan makes a mistake on corner 2. He has let Nee overtake him for second place. Evan is now third.
Yeah, but don't forget, Dom is on the softs, so how long will he be able to keep that lead?
Evan makes the move again. Both drivers side by side, Evan and Nee battling for second place. It looks like Evan is struggling on the soft. Sorry, that's not the softs, that's the mediums. Evan is struggling on the mediums. As we can see, Nee is catching up to Evan already. Evan is trying to defend as hard as he can, but also trying to make the move on Dom. There goes side by side. Evan goes for the lead of the race. Down in the south chicane. Evan tries to pull away from the Haas. The Haas is now under trouble from the Williams. It's a 3-car battle for the lead. Nee goes on the inside and Nee takes second place away from Dom. As you can see right now, down into corner 2, looks like Nee is on the outside. Dom is on the inside. Dom takes second place.
But don't forget, Nee's setup is built for the straights, so he could take second here.
Can he do it though? It looks like Haas is so much faster now. Looks like the game has changed. The Haas takes the lead of the race. But Evan is fighting back. Both drivers going side by side down into the Central Park area once again. Fierce battle between these two, between Evan and Dom. Right now we can see Evan is so much faster on the corners as compared to the Haas driver. Dom just couldn't respond to how fast the cornering speed of the Aston Martin. As we can see, Nee also tries to make the move on the corners. Dom is under threat here from the Williams. Oh no!
Ooh!
Oh! Dom messed up the south chicane and Nee takes second place.
Dom hits the wall and he pits.
Oh, what a terrible, terrible mistake there. Very costly. I think Traxton and Pikachu has overtaken Dom as well. So Dom has fell from second place all the way to 5th. As he's now alongside with Pikachu on the much more fresher soft compounds. I think there is no doubt Dom is going to rip apart Pikachu like shreds. Ron has crashed and he has rage quit.
So many rage quits today.
Unbelievable. Instead of just letting a yellow flag happening, he just immediately rage quit. So it looks like Ron is not going to be able to pick up points today here. That is such a shame. Dom and Traxton is battling for third place. As we can see, Traxton goes on the grass and Dom takes back third. Dom is on the charge here. He's on fire. He is mad. He wants the lead of the race and he's going to do everything he can to take back the lead of the race. One lap at a time. He's just 30 seconds away from the leader of the race. But with the soft compounds here, I think anything is possible for Dom.
Yeah, of course, and I think we just have to acknowledge Mirage here. He has made 5 pit stops. No wonder he is lacking so far behind.
Indeed it is. Mirage here after a very long break here. Mirage looks like he is really showing signs on how rusty he is.
Yeah, that's an interesting way to put it, but indeed.
Meanwhile, let's take a look here at Dom. Previously, he was 13 seconds behind the leader. He's now 11 seconds behind the leader. Looks like Evan is responding to Dom's pit stop. Evan is making a pit stop right now. Nee takes the lead of the race. Dom, can he overtake Evan? Yes, he can. Dom overtakes for second place. with Evan in the pits, returning back on the track in third. Traxton is also going for the pits in 4th place. Pikachu, is he also going to go for the pits? No, he's not.
Yeah, and Dom is pushing really hard. He wants that win, and you can't blame him. Everyone here wants to win.
Lee will eventually have to take a pit stop right now. Otherwise, that mediums is not going to cope well against Dom charging hot, red hot sauce. As we can see right now, Dom is blazing through the Central Park.
Yeah, and he's catching up. Nee has to pit. He will not make it. Well, he would make it to the end, but he will lose that lead if he does not pit. And he does pit.
Does. And here comes Dom. We can see Dom overtaking Nee in the pit stop for the lead of the race. Dom is now the leader of the race.
How will Evan respond to that? Could he snatch that lead? I don't think he can. As
Where
Pika
is
sets the
Evan?
new fastest lap.
Oh,
Sorry.
interesting. You're right, and behind Pikachu is Traxton. So I think this is going to be a spicy battle for 4th place between Pikachu and Traxton. As we can see right now, Traxton is gaining closer and closer into the AlphaTauri, but not close enough yet. The dirty... sorry about that. Even though the dirty air does not exist here in IFR, it looks like Traxton is just simply struggling to keep up to Pikachu. Sorry about that, I meant Traxton is doing such a really good job in keeping up the same pace as Pikachu, but looks like in terms of making the move for an overtake, Traxton just simply couldn't find any pace.
So Dom and Evan, they go side by side, but Dom stays ahead. How will Evan be able to be
That's
to
not
overtake
Dom,
him?
that's Mirage.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
sorry
the
about
back
that. I was on the
marker.
wrong cast.
Yeah, that's
I
a
was
back
on the wrong
marker.
cast.
Really big hard sandwich here with Dom in the lead of the race with Mirage last in 8th. Yeah, it's really confusing here to see Mirage ahead of Evan and Nee. He's supposed to get the blue flag here, but he kept us tricking that we keep thinking that it was Dom, because both Dom and Mirage are in the same team. So right now, as you can see, Evan finally overtakes Mirage for still in 2nd. Ooh, Nee catching up the car there after oversteering at the south chicane.
And who is the race control? Because I don't see any blue flags in chat.
Limit is the race control. He has told Mirage blue flags, but it looks like the chat is getting flooded by Justo as well as Cool Green Ninja, both team principals from Williams and McLaren.
Yeah, someone needs to tell them to talk in private or just stop talking.
So right now, Dom is currently the leader of the race. The nearest rival, Evan, in the Haas. Evan, currently in the Aston Martin, is just 6.3 seconds behind Dom. Oh man, today my brain is just not functioning properly.
Yeah, I honestly thought Evan would win this, but there is still a chance that he could win. You never know what could happen.
So, I think Dom is going to be very happy with the result of the race if he does win, because he is going to get even closer to Nee. And that is going to be promising, because that is going to be a really good championship fight at the later coming races.
Yeah, of course. But Nee P3, but obviously he is pushing, setting a purple sector.
Oh, he has kissed the wall there. and that cost him a lot of time. Looks like Evan is already pulling away from Nee.
Yeah, of course, but
Yep, he
yeah,
is getting further away. Evan is pulling away.
a 1.5 second gap. How
Yeah.
will Nee be able to respond?
Meanwhile, let's take a look between Pikachu and Traxter. As we can see right now, Traxter and Pikachu are battling for 4th place. Pikachu is trying all he can to overtake back Traxton, but no he can't. Pikachu is currently in 5th, down into the South Chicane. Pikachu messed up that South Chicane as Traxton pulls away. Looks like Traxton secures 4th, and Pikachu will have to continue on in 5th for the next 2 laps. So
And
unless... Sorry about that, you go on.
And Nee catching up once again, as he is right behind him at this point.
You're
Behind
right.
Evan.
The gap between Evan and Nee is getting closer. There is still hope for Nee to overtake back Evan. But what's this? Dom has a red sector too. Is Dom going to get a penalty here? No penalty for Dom yet. How about Evan and Nee? Evan is trying to pull away from Nee once again.
But Dom needs to be careful. He cannot afford a corner car with like 2 laps to go, I'm pretty sure, or 1 lap.
You are correct, Wolfie, because Dom right now, not sure whether he's currently on 1 corner cut or 2 corner cut, but if he keeps making mistake here, it's going to open the door for Evan and Nee. But I think Evan is going to be very tired after racing SF1R as compared to Nee, so Nee is... Oh, Nee! Nee goes onto the grass! And Nee is falling behind Evan! The gap between Evan and Nee has increased to more than 1 second already because of that mistake. Oh, Nee makes another mistake on the South Chicane.
Yeah, of course, Nee with the mistakes, he has so much pace. He just needs to stop making mistakes. Otherwise, he will lose his chance at P2 with less than a lap left.
Evan is running away with 2nd place. And Nee is now further beyond. I don't think there's any more chance here. It's the final lap. And looks like at the long straight, Nee has no chance at overtaking the Aston Martin. Evan got a fastest lap here. So Evan is on the fire right now. What can Nee do to take back 2nd place?
And Nee will be pushing as hard as he can. Final lap, everything he's got.
What's this? Nee is catching up. He's catching back up to Evan. Is this going to be a final lap battle? As we can see right now, Dom into the final hairpin is going to be another win for Dom. Dom wins the New York Grand Prix. But here comes Evan. Evan is getting closer. Evan takes 2nd place, just barely from Nee. Oh, what a battle. Nee was so close to getting 2nd place, but he just don't have enough.